I know.
Did you hear that?
I saw. Yeah, I could hear it.
Oh my goodness, that was scary.
I know.
Hey everybody, happy Halloween! Welcome to Table Talk. I'm Kim.
And I'm Brant.
Oh my goodness, that was so scary. It was dark and the weather was just crazy.
It's retarded outside.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure you guys thought that this was going to be spooky, but it's not, because we don't celebrate Halloween. We celebrate the harvest. We do give out candy, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we give out candy to the little kitties that come to the door.
And even some to me. I have candy right here.
Oh, my God. I'm surprised we have this much.
Is my personal stash.
Because guess who's been snacking? Snacking on the candy.
It's my personal stash.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
And that would be your personal stash.
It is, man. I mean, you know.
Well, anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the origin of Halloween.
Yep.
Where Halloween came from, and, you know, all the customs that we have today and where they originated. So
I'm still eating candy.
I see that. You've been doing that all week.
I know, right?
Okay, so first, to get started, let's start with Halloween and how it began.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Halloween began as a festival called the Samhain.
Right.
And that originated in Europe.
In
Ireland.
In
Ireland.
Kind of like Ireland, England,
Right.
Scotland.
Exactly.
The Emerald Isle.
Exactly. So that's where it began. And what used to happen was they would have the festival on October 31st. So that's where the date comes from. If you're wondering why Halloween is on October 31st, that's
pretty amazing. They didn't change it, right? Just
right.
Throughout all these centuries, it's still the same.
It stayed with them. So what it was is it started out as Hallows Eve. You know, the Holy Evening. So it started out as a Celtic Christian. What's the word I'm looking for? It was a
pagan.
No, it wasn't pagan. It didn't start.
Really? Okay.
No, it didn't start pagan.
Okay.
It was just a tradition
that
they had, and so that's how it started. And then as time went, okay, so what happened with that is because of Hallows Eve, they believed in the spirits returning. So that's where you start to get.
That's where you see the
all the ghosts and all the haunting and all the scary parts of it. But that's not what it was supposed to be. They truly believed that souls would come back, and souls of the dead would come back on that day.
And they were honoring them.
And yes, they were. They would honor them. But we'll get into other parts of what happened because there was a time when they were actually scared of the ghost.
Right.
Ghost souls, you know. But anyway, so it originated in Ireland and England, and then they brought the traditions here to America.
Okay.
So now how it started was, it started in 1745, and that's where the name came from, Halloween. That's when it turned into the name Halloween.
Okay, 1745.
Right. And also the costumes that we wear. The costumes were brought about by people getting dressed up because of the spirit. So it wasn't something that was fun. It was something that they did because they found it necessary.
Okay, but the costumes weren't what they are today, right?
No, no.
Okay.
No, not Superman and Batman and
No, I don't mean that. I mean like the scary costumes.
But yeah, there were costumes to disguise themselves because
okay.
Right. Some were afraid of the spirits, and they thought that they would come to do harm for some people.
Right.
And also what they would do is they would offer up food and drink. So they would make plenty of food and drink to offer the spirits.
Okay.
Just so that they wouldn't anger them.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was to kind of,
you're pulling it all together there. I like that.
Right, yeah. So that's what it was doing. And then, so then the belief behind the term trick or treat, excuse me, that came from children going from door to door asking for soul cakes. So it wasn't candy. It was soul cakes.
I thought trick or treat came from somewhere else.
No, well, okay, so now you have other beliefs also. Some people believe that kids would go around and beg for money
Okay.
and candy. So it was just like them begging for it. And then if they didn't receive it, or if they did not like the candies that they received, they would then trick the homeowner. So some people believe that too. So yeah, you were right.
That's interesting. Yeah, so the kids, early on, they would go to houses. Is that right? They would
go
in
from
the
door
little
to door.
villages, and they
Right.
get themselves a soul cake.
Right.
I guess it's gotten a little bit better since then, right?
Well, soul cake back then was considered like a biscuit.
So it's something that people really liked, and they really wanted.
Right.
Probably sweet,
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And so that's pretty much Halloween and the costumes. But now the pumpkin.
Okay.
So then I'm sure you say, okay, how does the pumpkin fit into that?
Right.
Okay, so what it was in Ireland, in Ireland, they used to carve out. Actually, the name is jack-o'-lanterns.
Jack-o'-lantern.
That's the official name of
Right.
the carved pumpkin.
That's right.
But it wasn't
Still
a
is.
pumpkin. Right, no, but it wasn't a pumpkin. They were turnips that they used to carve. And that was the tradition in Ireland. And once they came to America and brought the traditions here, there was not enough turnips to go around. So then they used pumpkins.
And I thought it was a potato famine. It was actually a turnip
It
famine.
was a turnip.
Okay.
It's so silly.
So they turned it into pumpkins.
Right. They
Instead
no
of the
longer used
turnip.
turnips because they weren't available.
Okay.
And so they went to pumpkins. So that's where that tradition came from.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, and also the reason for the carving out of the pumpkins was to scare away the evil spirits. So they would put a candle in it and they would go around the village scaring all the evil spirits out of the homes.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man.
I know.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
It's good to know.
Yeah, very cool. So next Halloween, I'll make sure I have a jack-o'-lantern sitting out there with a candle in it.
Right.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, let's talk about some of our experiences with Halloween.
Okay.
There's one that I will never forget. The funniest one that we've ever had was the one where Kyle wanted to dress up like a clown.
Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Right, because we used to go to church. At this church,
They had this like a little harvest festival, right?
Instead of, they didn't celebrate Halloween, they celebrated the harvest, and then everyone comes and they dress up, not as anything
Scary.
right,
Could be
spooky.
biblical heroes or
Right.
otherwise.
Yeah, there were a lot of those. But Kyle wanted to be a clown. And Brandon wanted, at the time, there was a show called Bananas in Pajamas.
Yeah.
And Brandon wanted to be a banana in pajamas.
And we had a newborn at the time.
Right. Well, he wasn't a newborn.
He was like a year old?
He was little. Right.
Oh,
He
okay,
was,
like
he
we
was
dressed him up as a bum.
right.
Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. He's still a bum today. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
No, but he's a cute bum. A very cute bum. Right. But anyway, so we dressed Kyle up and he was adorable. He looked so cute as a clown.
Right.
And when we show up at the party, everybody's happy and, they're playing games and having a good time. But there were other clowns who showed up.
Right. And when
the first clown that came up, because the kids loved our kids, and they were like, "Oh my gosh!" and they were laughing. They were like, "Kyle," and the first clown that walked up, Kyle started crying, and we were like, "What's wrong?" And he was afraid of the clown.
Yeah, he was afraid of what he was.
Right, but that was the thing.
That's funny.
The funny part about it was people were like, "Does he know he's a clown?"
Apparently not.
I thought that was the funniest thing. It was so cute. And he was really upset. That really upset him. It was like 2 or 3 other clowns there. And
Right.
he was not having it at all. So, that just goes to show you. I guess he didn't know. But he knew he was a clown. I guess he liked being a clown but didn't want to, associate with being around other clowns. You know.
I got to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not really afraid of a lot of things, but the creepy clowns, like they were spotting all over the country.
Yeah.
And then the movie, what was that movie?
Oh yeah, I know.
What was that movie? It?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not having it. I'm not having that. No, I beat the living. Don't let me see a clown.
I don't think you would beat anything because
oh my God, I would be all over that clown,
people.
boy.
So I don't think you would do that to him, but you'd probably run.
They're very scary looking. Very scary.
Very scary.
Yeah, no good. No good. So what other experiences?
Well, I remember one time when I went to a party, and I was older, before marriage. I went to a party and I dressed up as Cleopatra.
Cleopatra, wow. Mm-hmm. I bet you.
I was a sexy Cleopatra.
You were a sex kitten and.
No, I didn't say all
Cleopatra.
that. I didn't say all that, but yes. So so
how'd that work out for you?
Oh, great! It was a great night. I had a great party. It was a great party. It was on, I think, Star Island.
Oh, in Miami.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah. We were invited to go.
Well, that's uppity, boy. You're.
Yeah. It was a mansion, but we had a good time. Good time. So anyway, that was that. But it just goes to show you that you can have fun on Halloween. It doesn't have to be about evil.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be about evil spirits and ghosts.
It's not.
But,
or the devil or any of that. It can be a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
You're not worshiping anything. I mean, you're not.
Well, we don't. I don't know who else does, but I don't consider it a holiday like most people do.
Yeah, I saw that this morning where Halloween is the second biggest holiday?
Biggest holiday as far as sales and celebrate it. And celebrate it. Yes, everyone, they love.
And I thought it was my birthday. I swear I did. No, but I mean, think about it. Okay, so for me, I'm not even going to get into that. That's another episode. But can you believe that? Second?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty celebrated.
Well, for me, I find it I don't know. I'm not trying to get into anything, but I just know sometimes I get a little upset because they decorate more for Halloween than they do for Christmas.
Right. Right.
So, but I mean, to each his own. I'm not knocking anyone if that's what they enjoy.
Right.
That's what they do.
Right.
Just like, no one can knock us for what we believe or what we do.
Nope.
So that's it. But anyway, so Halloween's a fun time. If I just ask for everyone to be safe. If you go to parties, don't drink and drive.
Right.
Get an Uber.
Right.
Or take a bus or something where you're not behind the wheel. But that's about it,
Yeah. And think independently and don't let people tell you, oh, you can't wear a certain thing, because that seems to be a big thing nowadays.
Okay.
Well,
we're not going to get political right now.
I'm not being political.
Okay.
I'm just, people trying to take the joy out of certain things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, anyway. I want everyone to comment down below and tell us what you think and if you dress for Halloween, tell us what you did this Halloween. Let us know if you're giving out candy. And make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you'll get notifications whenever we post a show.
Awesome.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have a wonderful, wonderful, spooky
holiday. Awesome.